Okay, good evening.
Okay, sir. Good evening.
Okay, so good evening, ladies and gentlemen. So we're now okay. So let's start now with okay. So this very evening, we are going to have a discussion on general education, most particularly on the life of Rizal, works and his writings, and basic mathematics. Okay. Let's begin now. Question number 1. He was the first professor of Dr. Jose Rizal. Okay. So we're now talking about his first professor. So anybody? So the first professor of Jose Rizal in, take note, in Ateneo Municipal Doc Axel, excuse me, Doc.
Yes, sir.
I can hear feedback, Doc.
From, I think from video. Feedback from.
Na makadungog ang ako ang kondok murag nagloading akong
Sige lang, sir. Continue lang, sir. Pwede naman.
apoy dira.
Ah,
Sige,
madungog
sige
na
Doc,
naman, sir.
sige Doc.
Loud and clear. Sige, sir.
Okay. Now, okay, take note that Father Jose Burgos Zamora and Gomez, that these three priests here were known for the name Gomborza. Okay, they are associated during the Cavite Mutiny. Okay, so take note that Father Jose Beach, this one, was his first professor in, take note, Ateneo Municipal. Okay, and Ateneo Municipal, ladies and gentlemen, was known first as Escuela Pia. Okay, please take note. Okay, so when we are going to talk about the first professor of Jose Rizal in Ateneo Municipal, automatic, that's Beach. Okay, Gomborza, Jose Burgos, Jacinto Zamora, and Mariano Gomez are associated with the Cavite Mutiny. And Dr. Jose Rizal was only 11 years old, okay, when they were sentenced to death. Okay. Let's proceed with number 2. Okay, question number 2. He was the defense counsel of Dr. Jose Rizal during, okay, during his trial before the Council of War. Letter A, Felipe Ruiz Castillo. B, Jose Villaclara. Letter C, defense counsel of Dr. Jose Rizal during, and letter C, Stanislao March, and letter D, Luis Taviel de Andrade. Okay? Number 2, the defense counsel. When we talk about the defense counsel of Jose Rizal, okay, when he appeared before the Council of War during his trial, his defense counsel was, okay, chat down your comments. Okay, for the new teachers, you can chat down. You can chat your comments, no, your answers. Okay. The answer is letter D. Okay. Ma'am Ruth Iguaras. Letter D, Luis Taviel de Andrade. Okay. Now, take note that Dr. Jose Rizal was given a free counsel, no, to appear or to defend Dr. Jose Rizal during his trial before the Council of War. Okay, let's proceed. Question number 3. Okay, question number 3. Question number 3. He spent his noon recess taking private lessons in Spanish at this place. Okay. Now, he was still in Ateneo Municipal during this time. Okay. Letter A, UST or University of Santo Tomas. Letter B, Ateneo Municipal. Letter C, Santa Isabel College. Letter D, San Juan de Litran. Okay. Take note that when Rizal was in Ateneo Municipal, actually, this is where he finished his Bachelor of Arts, degree of Bachelor of Arts, okay? And during his stay in Ateneo Municipal, he was taking private lessons in Spanish, okay? So, saang eskwelahan? Okay? Ma'am Maria Teresa, letter D. Ma'am Ortez, letter D. Ma'am Ruth, letter D. Ma'am Shirel, letter D. Hassan, letter A. Garinga, letter D. Novell, letter D. Panogol, UST. Okay. Take note. So, malalaman natin yung sagot. Okay. The answer is letter C. Take note that Dr. Jose Rizal was taking private lessons in Spanish at Santa Isabel College. Okay? At Santa Isabel College. Take note. Take note of that one. Many of you get the wrong answer, so worth it. ang paghihintay. Kasi you know now that Dr. Jose Rizal was taking private lessons in Spanish at Santa Isabel College. Okay, let's proceed. Question number 4. Okay. Now, let's proceed. Question number 4. His inclination to it began since childhood and retained to his lifetime. Okay. Letter A, physics and mathematics. Letter B, botany and zoology. Letter C, reading and writing. Letter D, painting and sculpture. Okay. Take note that from childhood, Dr. Rizal loved these subjects. Okay. And up to his lifetime. The answer is letter B. Okay. So to those who are newcomers, to those who just came in to our Zoom meeting, you can write down your comments, your answers. Okay. Let's proceed to question number 5. Okay. And I want you to prepare some pens also and some paper. Okay. Let's question number 5. Okay. Don Francisco and Doña Chodora were blessed with how many children? How many children? Okay. How many children? Letter A, 3. Number 5, letter B, 5 children. Letter C, 11. Letter D, 10. Okay. So how many children? Okay. The correct answer is letter D. Okay. First child was Saturnina. Second, Pasiano. Third, Narcisa. Fourth, Olympia. Okay. Fifth was Lucia. Sixth, Maria. Seventh child, Jose Rizal. Okay. Eighth, Concepcion. 9, Josefa. 10th child was Trinidad. And the youngest was Soledad. Okay. How many children? Francisco and Doña Chodora had 11 children. Okay, let's proceed. Question number 6. Okay. This one. According to Pasiano, the brother of Rizal, the birth certificate of Jose, okay? The birth certificate of Jose, we're referring to Dr. Jose Rizal, bore this name because there was a time that when many Filipinos had the custom of adding the name of Godfather or godmother to the child's name? Okay. The answer is Realunda. Okay. Take note, ladies and gentlemen, that Realunda, the name Realunda, is not related, blood related to Rizal. The question now is, how did it become part? Because of her mother. Take note that in his letter to Blumentritt, take note, Dr. Rizal gave the complete name of his mother, and in his letter, he sent to Blumentritt that his mother was Chudora Alonzo Quintos Realunda. Okay. Now, Realunda, because there was a time when many Filipinos had this costume, okay, of adding the name of godmother or godfather to the child's name. So, meaning when Doña Chudora was being baptized, the name of her godmother or godfather was added, Realunda. Okay. Take note. Let's proceed to question number 7. Okay. According to the account of Father Balaguer, shortly after this time, Josephine arrived accompanied by a sister of Rizal for the marriage ceremony. We're talking about specific time. Okay. Letter A, 6 a.m. Letter B, 6:30. Letter C, 5:30. And letter D, 3 a.m. Okay. The answer is, okay. Ma'am Cheryl, you got the answer. Ma'am Aboymi, you got the correct answer, 6 a.m. Take note that 6:30 was the time where the artillery of the army assembled. Okay? And at 5:30, Dr. Rizal took his breakfast. And 3 a.m., this was the time when he actually attended Mass and heard Mass and confessed for the 4th time. Take note. 3 a.m., Dr. Rizal attended Mass and confessed for the 4th time. Okay, he confessed for the 4th time. 6 a.m., Josephine arrived, accompanied by his sister, for the marriage ceremony. Okay. Let's proceed. Question number 8. Okay. This one, Dr. Jose Rizal's age when the Cavite Mutiny transpired. Okay. Letter A, 10. Letter B, 11. Letter C, 12. And letter D, 13. Okay. Ma'am Yuson, letter B, according to her. Ma'am Cheryl, letter B. Ma'am Deli, letter B. The correct answer is Ma'am Novel, letter B, correct? The answer is letter B. Okay, take note. There were 11 of them. Don Francisco Mercado and Doña Chudora had 11 children. And Dr. Rizal was 11 also when Cavite Mutiny transpired. Okay, let's proceed. Take note. Okay, question number 9. Question number 9. It was the vocational course that he took while studying philosophy and letters. Okay. Now, take note that, oh, I'm sorry for that. Take note that Dr. Jose Rizal studied philosophy and letters in University of Santo Tomas. Okay? And that was in the year 1877. Okay, what's your answer in number 9? Please, teachers, when you chat down your answer, please write the number and then the letter. Okay, so that it will be easy to track. Again, vocational course that he took while studying philosophy and letters. Okay. Take note that he finished his studies in Ateneo Municipal in the year 1877. And then he enrolled in University of Santo Tomas for higher studies in April 1877. And take note, he was only 16 years old. Okay. Okay, Ma'am Iguaras, Ma'am Novel, you are correct. The answer was surveying. Okay. He was 16 years old when he enrolled at UST, okay, taking up philosophy and letters. Take note, he was taking up a vocational course in surveying. And take note, at the age of 17, okay, at the age of 17, he passed the final examination, but could not be granted the title because of being underage. Okay? The title was issued to him only on November 25, 1881. Okay? Okay, Ma'am Charlie Logroño. Okay, atong let's go back to the first discussion in number 9. Okay. Okay. Take note that Jose Rizal finished his studies in Ateneo Municipal in the year 1877. Okay. 1877. And he wanted to have his higher studies in University of Santo Tomas. Okay. So in April 1877, take note, he was just 16 years old and he enrolled in philosophy and letters. And while taking up philosophy and letters, at the same time, he was taking a vocational course in surveying. Okay? Take note that at the age of 17, he passed all final examinations. But take note that the title was not granted to him because he was underage. Okay? Now, his title, no, relative to surveying was issued on November 25, 1881. Ma'am Panugol, hinay di ang signal. Yes. Even here. Okay. So, ma'am and sir, I will advise just jot down and then review it tomorrow. Okay. Let's proceed to question number 10. Question number 10. The university that Dr. Jose Rizal enrolled before he reached his 11th birthday and was sent to Manila. Okay. The university where he enrolled. Okay. Oh, Ma'am Panugol dili de ikaw si Ma'am Queenie di ay. Sorry for that. Okay. The correct answer is Dr. Jose Rizal enrolled before he reached his 11th birthday, Ateneo Municipal. Take note. Take note. Okay. These are informations that we need to memorize. Okay. Take note of that. Number 11. Okay. Rizal, who was only 16 years old, enrolled at UST. I mentioned that one a while ago. Taking the course because he was still uncertain as to what course he would take up. Okay? The answer is letter A. Take note. Take note, take note, take note. Philosophy and letters. Take note of that one. Okay. Next, question number 11. Number 12, I mean. Okay. The usual signature, number 12, the usual signature of Leonor Rivera when she wrote a letter to Jose. Sige. Okay. Any answers? Any answer? Ma'am Deli, her answer number 12 is letter A. Iguaras, letter D. Okay. Ma'am Kadiveda, letter A. Ma'am Shirel, letter A. Ma'am Panugo, letter B. Okay, the correct answer is letter D. Okay. Dear teachers, take note that this Taimis is the usual signature of Leonor Rivera when she wrote a letter to Dr. Jose Rizal. Okay? Take note of that. Take note, teachers. Now, Leonor Rivera was a daughter of Rizal's uncle. Okay? The name of the father of Leonor Rivera is Antonio Rivera. Okay? Take note, Antonio Rivera. Let's proceed. Take note, teachers. The usual signature of Leonor Rivera. Next, let's proceed. Okay. Rizal submitted a poem which won first prize at Liceo Artístico Literario de Manila. What's your answer? Take note that the Liceo Artístico Literario de Manila held 2 contests. Okay? Letter A, El Consejo de los Dioses, Amor Patrio, letter C, A la Juventud Filipina, letter D, Mi Paidin Versos. That correct? Oy, many of you got the answer correct. Got the correct answer. The answer is letter C. Okay. Take note that El Consejo de los Dioses was actually a play. Okay? It's a play. Okay? And he was only 18 years old when he submitted El Consejo de los Dioses. Okay? While A la Juventud Filipina was a poem during the first contest, no, held by the Liceo Artístico Literario de Manila in 1879. Take note of the date. 1879, A la Juventud Filipina. 1880 to 1881, El Consejo de los Dioses. Okay. Amor Patrio was written in Madrid when he was with the Hispanico-Filipino. And also, okay. Dr. Jose Rizal, take note of this one, mentioned that the youth, the Filipino youth, is the fair hope of my motherland. He mentioned that one in A la Juventud Filipina. Take note of this information that A la Juventud Filipina won first prize. Okay? Won first prize. And a silver pen. Okay, let's proceed. Here, the date of Jose Rizal's departure for his first trip to Europe. First trip to Europe. Okay, first trip to Europe. Letter A, May 1, 1882. Letter B, May 2, 1882. Letter C, May 3, 1882. Letter D, May 4, 1882. Ma'am Ruth Iguaras, letter C with a question mark. Why is that, ma'am? Okay. First trip to Europe. The correct answer is, teachers, you can write down your answer, comment down your answers. Okay. Take note of this date. The answer is letter C. Okay. The answer is letter D. Letter C, I mean. So his first trip actually to Europe was on May 3, 1882. Okay. Now, May 1, May 1, 1882, take note that this was the time when Rizal prepared for his departure. Okay? This was also the date where Pasiano and his uncle Antonio agreed, no? Agreed. Antonio and Pasiano had an agreement. Okay. Okay. On the second day, so May 1, 1882, Rizal prepared for his departure. And on the second day, take note that they went to see the Salvadora, which was anchored in the Pasig River. And also, on May 2, 1882, Dr. Jose Rizal went to see Pedro Paterno. Okay? And this was also the time where Pedro Paterno gave him a letter for Mr. Esquivel. Okay. May 2, Dr. Jose Rizal met Pedro A. Paterno and gave him the letter for Mr. Esquivel. Okay. Mr. Esquivel actually is an important Filipino resident in Spain. Take note. And on the third day, Dr. Rizal left, no? Had his trip to Europe. Okay. Next is question number 15. Okay. This one, the amount given by Pasiano to Jose for the trip. Binigyan ng pabaon ni Pasiano si Jose for his first trip. Okay. Okay, letter A, 256 pesos. Letter B, 257 pesos. Letter C, 356 pesos. Letter D, 350. Okay. Okay. Comment down your answers, teachers. Ma'am Ruth, letter A. Ma'am Panugo, letter D. Ma'am Yuson, letter D. Ma'am Charlie, letter C. Ma'am Agalias, letter D. Ma'am Bungabong, letter D. Ma'am Canonego, B. Ma'am Deli, letter A. What's the answer? Take note that Pasiano gave Dr. Jose Rizal 356 Mexican peso. 356 Mexican pesos. Take note of that information. Okay. This was given on the first day, no? When he prepared for his trip to Europe, first trip to Europe. 356 Mexican pesos was given by Pasiano to Dr. Jose Rizal on May 1, 1882. Okay. Let's proceed. Okay. This one. The many visits. We have question number 16 now. The many visits that Jose made that day of his first trip to Europe were proofs that there was nothing secret about his trip. It was a secret only to whom? Okay. Number 16, teachers. It was a secret only to whom? Teachers, take down your, comment down your answers. Just try. Try. Ma'am Iguaras, letter C, to his parents. Any answer? Ma'am Panugo, letter A. Ma'am Logroño, letter A. It was a secret to the Filipinos in Spain. Ma'am Bungabong. Ma'am Agalias. Okay, the answer is letter C. Okay, take note that his first trip to Europe was a secret only to his parents. Take note of that. It's not a secret to his friends. It's not even a secret to the Filipinos in Spain, because take note that Pedro Paterno even gave Dr. Jose Rizal a letter for Mr. Esquivel. Ma'am Panugol, ligwak imong answer, but it's okay. Okay? It's okay. At least you've learned something this evening. Okay. Sige, let's proceed. Question number 7. The person his first love was engaged to. Oh, my question, who was the first woman whom Rizal loved? Any answer for that one? Take note that Rizal was first in love to Segunda Katigbak. Okay? Take note, he was first in love to Segunda Katigbak. And Segunda Katigbak was engaged already to Manuel Luz. Okay. Now, how come that these two develop these intimate feelings for each other? Okay. Take note that the brother of Segunda Katigbak happened to be a friend of Rizal. And Segunda Katigbak was a classmate of Olympia, which was the sister of Dr. Jose Rizal. Take note, no? But he found out later that Segunda went to the same college with his sister. Okay? But he tried to keep away in deference to her being engaged. No? And Segunda Katigbak was engaged to Manuel Luz. Ma'am Panugol, very good. Kaya naka-answer na yung kag letter D. Okay. Take note. Okay? So, it's not Mr. Esquivel because Mr. Esquivel is in Spain. Antonio Rivera was the father of Leonor Rivera. So, Manuel Luz. Okay. Next question. Because of the grace of Segunda Katigbak that captivated Dr. Rizal. Dr. Rizal was captivated by the beauty of Segunda Katigbak. No? She made a pencil sketch for her. In turn, Segunda Katigbak embroidered blank on his hat. Okay. Ma'am, number 18. Ma'am and sir, can you comment down your answers? Sige, try. Answer. Number 18, letter A, rose. Letter B, a cross. Letter C, a signature of Segunda Katigbak. Letter D, an image of the Virgin Mary. Ma'am Ruth Iguaras, rose with a question mark. Why is that? The answer is letter A. Take note. Take note that Rizal made a pencil sketch of Segunda Katigbak. Okay? She, in turn, embroidered a rose on the hat of Dr. Jose Rizal. Okay, let's proceed. Okay. Question 19. The last but failed to be published article of Rizal in Diaryong Tagalog. Okay. The last but failed to be published in Diaryong Tagalog. Okay. The last but failed. Number 19, letter D. Ma'am Panugol. Try your answer. Comment down your answers. Let's try. The last but failed. Okay, Ma'am Agalias, letter C. Ma'am Agalias, letter C. Ma'am Yuson, letter A. Okay, comment down your answers. Okay, take note. Okay. Ma'am Chan, letter D. Ma'am Jards, letter D. Ma'am Logronio, letter C. The answer is Ma'am Bungabong, letter B. Ma'am Novel, letter D. The last, actually, Dr. Rizal had written 3 articles. The answer is letter A. So Ma'am Yuson and Ma'am Iguaras got the answer. Take note. Reviseta de Madrid. Okay, take note. Take note of that. Now let's discuss further. Okay. So when Dr. Rizal was in Barcelona, okay, it was in Barcelona, actually, ligwak na sad sir oy, ma'am panugol. Sagdi lang. It's okay, ma'am. Now you learned something. Okay? It was in Barcelona where Dr. Jose Rizal wrote a nationalistic essay entitled Amor Patrio or Love of Country. Take note that Amor Patrio was written in Barcelona. Okay? And he gave it to his friend. Take note, he gave it to his friend Basilio Moran. Basilio Moran was the publisher of the Diaryong Tagalog on August 20, 1882. Okay? Take note that the Amor Patrio was written in Barcelona and Amor Patrio is a nationalistic essay. Nationalistic essay. Published in Diaryong Tagalog. He gave the essay to Basilio Moran and was published in the Diaryong Tagalog on August 20, 1882. Take note. He used his pen name Laong Laan, originally written in Spanish. Okay? Amor Patrio, Dr. Jose Rizal used Laong Laan as a pen name when he wrote Amor Patrio. Take note. Okay, let's discuss now the second article. Okay, second article. The second article was Los Viajes. Okay, or travels. Okay, it's the second article in Diaryong Tagalog, still written by Dr. Jose Rizal. And, excuse me, the last but failed to be published article is the Revista de Madrid or the Review of Madrid. Okay. Now let's discuss this option C, the option C, a la señorita. Okay. You know, Rizal is a lover boy, shall we say. Okay. Jose Rizal sometimes spent his time visiting the home of a former liberal-minded Spanish civil governor of Manila. Okay. Pablo Ortega. Okay. And Pablo Ortega had two daughters, namely Pilar and Consuelo. And it was Consuelo who again awakened the lonely heart of Dr. Jose Rizal. Okay? Take note that a la señorita, option C, a la señorita was written on August 23, 1883. Okay, again, a la señorita was written on August 23, 1883. Okay? And it's dedicated actually to one of the daughters, Consuelo. Okay. A la señorita, dedicated to Consuelo, the daughter of Pablo Ortega. Okay. Okay. Take note. Let's proceed. Dr. Jose Rizal completed his studies and obtained the degree of licentiate in philosophy and letters. Okay. Philosophy and letters. This gave him the qualifications to become blank. A. Honoris causa. B. Doctor of Philosophy. C. Professor in Humanities in any Spanish university. Letter D. President of Hispanico-Filipino in Madrid. Okay. Before I'm going to show you the answer, take note that he took this study in Madrid. Okay, in Madrid. Okay, take note. And during this time, when he completed philosophy and letters, no, when he was finished, when he already obtained his degree in philosophy and letters, this was also the time that he finished the degree of licentiate in medicine at the Universidad Central de Madrid. Okay. Ma'am Panugo, letter B. Ma'am Buti, letter B. Ma'am Agalias, letter B. Ma'am Tadaya, letter B. Huh? Ma'am Canunego, letter C. Okay. Very good. Nakabasa na ako correct answer. The answer is letter C. Okay, take note. Take note. Teachers, this was the time that he completed his medical course. Okay? Take note that upon his completion and he already obtained the degree of licentiate in philosophy and letters, this was also the time that he also completed his medical course and was conferred the degree of licentiate in medicine, okay, by the Universidad Central de Madrid. But there's a but. Could not be given his diploma because he could not present his thesis. But he had a qualification to become professor in humanities in any Spanish university because he obtained his degree of licentiate in philosophy and letters. Take note. Let's proceed. Question number 2. If you could still remember, let's test your retention. Okay. I've mentioned this one, I think, in question number 18 or I think in question number 19. He was the publisher of Diaryong Tagalog and a friend of Dr. Jose Rizal. Okay, let's see. Teachers, write down chat down your comments. Wow, Ma'am Logroño, letter D. Ma'am Yuson, letter D. Ma'am Panugol, where's your answer? Very good, ma'am. Letter D. Okay. The correct answer is Basilio Moran. Take note. The publisher of Diaryong Tagalog and a friend of Jose Rizal, Basilio Moran. Okay. Let's proceed. Okay, let's proceed. Question number 22. Question number 22. After 5 years of memorable sojourn in Europe, he returned to the Philippines in August 1887, February 3, 1888, February 8, 1888, April 28, 1888. Okay. After 5 years of memorable sojourn in Europe, Dr. Jose Rizal returned to the Philippines. Write down, comment down your answers. Ma'am Logroño, letter C with a peace sign. With a peace sign. Ma'am Igueras, question mark and then letter D. Okay, your answer. Ma'am Tadaya, letter A with a question mark. Why is that? Okay, not sure. Okay, the answer is, take note. Let's count the date. Okay, let's count the date. He was in Spain August 20, 1882. 1882. Take note. 5 years. 80 the year. 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87. Okay, so the answer is letter A, Ma'am Deli. Very good. Okay. Take note. Okay. So August 1887, he was warned by Pasiano and other relatives not to return home. But Dr. Jose Rizal was really determined to return to here to the Philippines because first he wanted to operate the cataract of his mother. Okay, that's one. Oh, Ma'am Logroño, tag-an lang mi ani sir kay Bugo jud ko Rizal. Ma'am, it's because we need to memorize the dates and the events and many other things, no? Uh, we really need to study life, works, and writings of Dr. Rizal. Okay. Okay. August 1887, he returned to the Philippines. Okay. Take note, February 3, 1888. Ma'am Logroño, just review, and other teachers, please review this one later. Take note that the date February 1883, this was the time that after a short stay of 6 months in Calamba, this was the time that he left Manila for Hong Kong. Okay? Take note. Ma'am Jards, may rason. Oh, take note. February 3, 1888, this was the time when he left Manila for Hong Kong. Tabangi san mig answer sa imuhang life, oy. Okay. Teachers, we need to be happy, not in stress. Sir Arnel, patabang daw sila tubag sa ilahang kinabuhi, sir. Okay. Take note. February 3, February 1888. This was the time when Rizal left Manila for Hong Kong. Okay? On board the Zafiro. Okay. He arrived in Hong Kong February 8, 1888. Okay. Let's go back to the date. 1882, he was in Madrid. After 5 years, he returned to the Philippines, August 1887. 6 months after, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, six months. 6 months when he arrived, February 3, 1888, he left Manila for Hong Kong. And on February 8, 1888, he arrived in Hong Kong. And he stayed actually at Victoria Hotel. Take note of that one. Oh, ma'am, panugol, patabang tas kinabuhi ni Rizal, natay contact niya. Ma'am, I will recommend teachers, if you have time, go online, or if you can visit any national bookstore. Okay. Actually, I am using the book of Anacoreta Porino. Okay, Dr. Anacoreta Porino. Okay. For me, it's the best. Okay. Okay. Let's proceed. February 8, 1888, he arrived in Hong Kong and stayed at Victoria Hotel. Sir, what about April 28, 1888? Teachers, this date, if you should remember this one, April 28, 1888, this was the first time Rizal saw America. Okay? Take note. April 28, 1888, this was the first time Rizal saw America. Okay, he arrived in San Francisco, April 28, 1888. Okay. Okay. Teachers, hopefully there's just a little bit of retention because we can review it over and over again. Okay? You just review it over and over again. Let's proceed. Okay. Oh, Ma'am Panugol. Kaya pa, Ma'am George. Okay. Excuse me. Question number 23. Upon Rizal's arrival in August 1887, he received a letter from Governor General Blanc. Okay. Governor General Blanc. Ma'am George, kaya pa. Good, that's the spirit. Ma'am Iguaras, letter D, Ramon Blanco. Take note, again, Rizal arrived on August 1887. Okay? After 5 years, he was in Europe 1882, and then after 5 years, he came back. He returned to the Philippines August 1887. February 3, 1888, he left Manila for Hong Kong. And February 8, 1888, he arrived in Hong Kong and stayed at Victoria Hotel. Okay. April 28, 1888, this was the date Dr. Jose Rizal saw America. He arrived at San Francisco. Now, when he arrived in August 1887, he received a letter from Governor General Blanc. Okay. Okay. Take note. Letter A, Pula Vieja. Letter B, Dispuhol. Letter C, Terrero. Letter D, Ramon Blanco. Ma'am Yuson, B. Ma'am George, D. Ma'am Austria, D. Ma'am Candelaria, D. Ma'am Novel, D. Oh. Okay. Ma'am Panugo, letter D. 23. Ma'am Chan, letter C. Ma'am Chan, congratulations to you. The correct answer is letter C. Okay. Take note, teachers, that when he arrived on that day, he received a letter from Governor General Emilio Terrero requesting him to go to Malacanang. Okay? Because Governor General, okay? Ma'am Elma Lecciones, nakatama sa wa na ilhi. Now you know. Okay? It was Governor General Emilio Terrero who gave Dr. Jose Rizal a letter requesting him to go to Malacanang. Okay. Take note. Oh. Sabi ni Ma'am Lecciones, add one out. Oh. Polavieja associated with the death of Rizal because he was the one who signed the approval of the death sentence of the Council of War, no, for the execution of Dr. Jose Rizal. This puhol associated with the deportation of Rizal to Dapitan. Okay. Teachers, take note. It was also Eulogio Dispuhol who annulled the deportation of his father and his brother, including the deportation of his brother-in-law. Take note. Very good, Ma'am Batchansila. Polavieja, nagpapatay. Dispuhol, nagpatapon. Okay. Uh, Ma'am Panugol, tungod yung Polavieja, maon ni, nag-study tag Rizal, saon na lang. Okay, take note. Teachers, this poll is not only associated with the deportation of Rizal to Dapitan. Okay? He was also associated for the annulment of the deportation of his father and his brother, including his brother-in-law. Okay. Let's proceed. Take note. Let's proceed to question number 24. Okay. Question number 24. According to accusation, wow, Ma'am Lecciones. Answer na dayon da. Number 24, letter D. Okay. This book of Rizal praises the memory of the priest who died by the garrote during the Cavite Mutiny. Sorry for the spelling sa Cavite. Himo na nung Cavite. Okay. The correct answer is letter D. Okay. Take note, el filibusterismo praises the memory of the three priests, Gomborza. Okay. Okay. Let's proceed. Number 25. Okay. Number 25. At 6:30 a.m., okay, the squad of artillery soldier was formed, preceded by a bugle and a drum. They took the Paseo de Maria Cristina, now called. Oh, ano nang tawag? Letter A, Paseo de Magallanes, Paseo de Intramuros, Paseo de Intramuros, Paseo de Bonifacio, Paseo de Rojas. Okay. Paseo de Maria, now called. Now called. Okay. Oh, let's try to answer. Comment down your answer. Ma'am Iguaras B, Ma'am Jarge B, Ma'am Agalias B, Ma'am Cadiveda B, Ma'am Novel B, Ma'am Yuson B. Okay. 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 So, take note. At 6:30 a.m., the squad of the artillery soldiers was formed. Rizal came out bound from elbow to elbow during this time, okay? December 30, 1896. Okay. Together with him were the two Jesuit priests, Father Villaclara, Father March, and his defense counsel, Luis Taviel. Okay? Andrade Taviel. The squad surrounded them all and they took the Paseo de Maria Cristina, now called, answer, Ma'am Chan, Ma'am Cristuta, correct. Letter C, Paseo de Bonifacio. Paseo de Bonifacio. Take note of this one, teachers. Paseo de Maria Cristina, now called Paseo de Bonifacio. Take note. Okay, very good. Ma'am Bachansila, Ma'am Panugol, Ma'am Iguaras, and the rest of the teachers who answered B, Maria de Cristina, Paseo de Bonifacio. Take note. Okay. Let's proceed. He was the parish priest of Tondo who discovered the Katipunan, which precipitated the outbreak of hostilities. Oh, let's see. Dear teachers, it's okay if by this time we got the ligwak answers, okay? Take note that because that's the reason why we are here, because we wanted to gain more knowledge. Okay, we wanted to add something. Okay. Father, very good. Father Mariano Hill. Okay, he was the parish priest of Tondo who discovered the Katipunan. Okay, very good. It seems that this question is very easy. This one. It's very impossible for us to commit to commit a mistake. Okay, in this item. Number 27. Doña Chodora, whose eyes suffered from cataract, led Rizal to shift his studies to what area of interest? Okay. Medicine, poetry, painting, sculpture. The answer is very good. Letter A. Question. Where did he finish his licentiate in medicine? Oh, saan nag-aral si Rizal? Saan niya nakuha yung kanyang degree of licentiate in medicine? Where did he complete this study? Okay, can you comment down your answer, teachers? Okay. Take note that he shift studies. His studies, no, from philosophy and letters, no, from his other field of interest, no, to medicine. Okay. Where did he completed his medical course? In UST, no, in licentiate in medicine. Take note. He completed his medical course and was conferred the degree of licentiate in medicine by the Universidad Central de Madrid. Very good, ma'am. Universidad Central de Madrid. Ma'am Cristuta and Ma'am Iguaras, Aboyme, very good. Specific Universidad Central de Madrid. Okay. Ma'am Panugol, okay ra laging marong. No, at least you've tried and that's why you're here. Okay, very good. Okay, let's proceed. Question number 28. Okay, let's test your retention. Okay, we've also mentioned this one. Okay, at this age, take note, he passed the final examination in surveying, but could not be granted the title because of being underage. Ah. Wow, very good. The answer is letter B, 17. Okay. 16, he was 16 when he enrolled at UST. Okay? He enrolled in UST. Okay? Taking the course on philosophy and letters. At the same time, he was studying also a vocational course in surveying. Okay? And he excelled in all the subjects. Very good. 17 years old. He passed all the examination, but the title was not given because he was underage. E kailan binigay yung kanyang titulo, no? It was given on November 25, 1881. November 25, 18. Okay, November 25, 1881. Okay, the title was issued on November 25, 1881. Take note of that. Ma'am Lecciones Batchansila, gaduka na day, ma'am. Gamay na lang, ma'am. Okay. More energies, more energy. Let's proceed. Let's proceed. Question number 29. This was his second letter written in Hong Kong on June 20, 1892. Second letter, take note. Okay, this was his second letter, okay, written in Hong Kong on June 20, 1892, which in the final words of the letter constitute poetic quintessence of his patriotism. Question: to whom this letter was addressed to? Ma'am Iguaras, B. Ma'am Lecciones Batchansila, letter A. Ma'am Logroño, letter B. Any answer? Comment down your answer, teachers. Now, when he was in Hong Kong, he had written 3 letters actually. Okay, 2 on June 20, 1892, and 1 on June 21, 1892? Ma'am Panugo, letter B. Ma'am Hanji, letter A. Ma'am Chan, letter A. So the correct answer is letter A. Ma'am Bachansila, I think you're not sleepy because you got the correct answer. Okay. Ma'am Yuson, A, correct. Ma'am Chan, Ma'am Hanji, letter A. Very good. Okay. Take note. This was quote. I'm quoting the letter of Dr. Jose Rizal addressed to the Filipinos, no? Written in Hong Kong, June 20, 1892. Okay. To the Filipinos. Quote, I have always loved my unfortunate motherland. Whatever be my fate, I shall die blessing her and wishing for the dawn of her redemption. That's poetic quintessence of his patriotism. Ingon si Ma'am Bachansila, di pa kuno sure to. Okay. Sige. Now sure na gyud ka, ma'am. Now that the second letter was addressed to the Filipinos. The first letter actually was addressed, take note, first letter when he was in Hong Kong, June 20, 1892, was addressed to his beloved parents, brothers, and friends. Okay? Let's proceed. Number 30. The blank, a religious order, examined the text of Noli Me Tangere and found it to be subversive of public order. Okay. Now, teachers, can you still remember that on August 1887, 5 years after, no, he was in Madrid, he returned to the Philippines. August 1887, he was given a letter by Governor General Emilio Terrero. He was invited to the palace, right? And he was informed of the charges given to him, no? A charges brought by a religious order because they said that they found out that the Noli Me Tangere is subversive to public order. What's the answer? Letter A, Jesuits. B, Dominicans. C, Recollects. D, Agustinians. Okay. Ma'am Lecciones, Bachansila, letter B again with a question mark. Ngano man yun na, ma'am? Okay. Sige, teachers. Ma'am Canonego, D. Ma'am Cristituta, letter B. Ma'am Iguaras, letter D. Okay? Take note that during this time, no, a religious order examined the text of the Noli Me Tangere. Okay? Ikaw na mo correct, sir, sa tamang answer. Okay, the answer is the Dominicans. No? The Dominicans actually are very hostile to Dr. Jose Rizal. Now, can you remember that even during the execution of Dr. Jose Rizal, Jesuits was there. 2 Jesuit priests were with him. Sorry. Okay? Okay. Now, the Dominicans actually, it was a religious order. They were the ones who examined the text, and they even ordered no the that the importation, the reproduction, the circulation of the book be absolutely prohibited. Okay? It was the Dominican order. Okay. Ma'am Canunego, bagsak di ay dili oy, no? I said that is why we're here. That's why you spend your time, your effort, and your money, no? Here in LCTC. We're here to help you. Okay, Ma'am Canunego, and the rest of all the LCTC reviewees. That's why we're here. We are having a discussion. Okay. We'll pray for all of you. Okay. Take note, again, the Dominicans examined the text, and they were the ones who found out that the noli me tangere is subversive to public order. And they were also the order who said and ordered that the importation, reproduction, circulation of the book be absolutely prohibited. Okay? So you simply need to review it over and over again. Okay? Next. Oh. Life of Rizal palang gani, nalipong na ko. Sagdi lang, ma'am. Again, I said, we just simply need to review it over and over and over again. And it will be simply part of your memory. Wapay math. Hapit na, ma'am, ang math. Okay. Sige. Now, can you still remember that in question number 29, here in question number 29, I've said that when he was still in Hong Kong, June 20, 1892, he actually wrote 2 letters. Okay? The first was addressed to his beloved parents, brothers, and friends. The second was addressed to the Filipinos. Okay, here's the question. The first letter of Rizal, written on June 20, 1892, when he was in Hong Kong 2 days before his departure for Manila, has been called blank. Okay. Okay. Teachers, Ma'am Bachansila, give your guess. Si Ma'am Panugol, wala na. Asa naman ni? Ma'am. Letter C, Declaration of Love, Ma'am Samson, Political Testament, mao kunoy nalahi. Okay, the correct answer is letter A. Take note, the first letter addressed to my beloved parents, brothers, and friends is also called as a political testament. Take note. Okay? Take note of that. They constitute what has been called Rizal's political testament. Okay. Number Political Testament, okay? Number 32. Number 32. Sa dihang gisure na, mali na gyud noon. Ma'am, leksyones, matyan sila. That's why we're here. That's why we're here again. Okay. 16 years after Rizal's bones were retrieved by his sister on December 29, 1912, the ivory urn with Rizal's remains was carried in a procession to this place in Intramuros, a symbol of Spanish rule. The right answer. Gablurred na pananawan, Ma'am Jarge. Okay, ma'am. Sige, hapit na. Okay. Letter A, ayuntamiento. Question. Who was the sister of Rizal? Ma'am, White Trade Center, ma'am, oy. Okay? Sister of Rizal. No? Who made all efforts to recover, to found his remains. Okay. It was Narcisa. Take note. Narcisa. Take note, Narcisa, okay? Narcisa. Sir, ansiri na lang, dili na jud makayo og bintot na, unsaon na lang. Okay. Ma'am Panugol, may tag maayo na na imong matagtiki. Okay. Question. It was the destiny of Rizal. Okay. Ma'am, aboy min, abot naman tagsisa, ma'am. Naunsa naman ta? His destiny. It was his destiny. Okay. Okay. It was the destiny of Rizal. Visitor on a trip. Very good. Uy, si Ma'am Araneta, triple D yun. Savior of his country. Take note. Destiny of Rizal, savior of his country. Okay. Sleep break sa tanin nyo, sir. After sa Rizal, we'll have 2 minutes lang. Okay, marag mainom po kog tubig. Okay. Number 34. He was a Filipino lawyer residing in London who made efforts to save his friend Jose Rizal. 34. Answer. A Filipino lawyer. A. Cayetano Arellano. B. Ferdinand Blumentritt. C. Jose Regidor. D. Trinidad Pardo. H. de Tavera. Ma'am Araneta, double B. Naunsa naman na? Ma'am Batchancela, B with a question mark. Ma'am Logroño, letter C with pinakatawa. The correct answer is letter C. Okay. Mampanugo Ligwak. Take note, residing in London, a lawyer that wanted to save Dr. Jose Rizal was Jose Regidor. Take note. Cayetano Arellano was the first Chief Justice, okay, during the civil government. Okay. Ferdinand Blumentritt was the friend of Rizal in Europe. Okay. Trinidad, Pardo, H. de Tavera were one of the three pro-American Filipinos during the expansion of the Taft Commission. Take note. Again, he was a Filipino lawyer residing in London who made efforts to save Rizal, Jose Regidor. Cayetano Arellano, the first Chief Justice during the civil government of the American period. Ferdinand Blumentritt, a European friend of Dr. Jose Rizal. Trinidad Pardo H. de Tavera was one of the three pro-Americans, no, who became member of the Taft Commission. Okay, take note. This one, number 35. The meaning of Laong Laan, Jose Rizal's pseudonym. The meaning of Laong Laan, Jose Rizal's pseudonym. Okay. Willing and able, God's will, predestined, happy and ready. Ma'am Bachensila, see with the question mark again. Excuse me for a while, teachers. Okay. Okay. The meaning of Laong Laan. The answer is letter C. Predestined. Okay. Ma'am George, mali na lahat answer ko. Hihihi. But it's okay. Laong Laan, predestined. Okay. Laong Laan, Rizal's pseudonym is predestined. Okay. Ma'am Novet, Ma'am Lecciones, you got the correct answer but with a question mark. Okay. Paano sa let? You'll still be doubtful. Mali na sad. It's okay. No? Now you learned something. Just review it. Okay? And everything will be part of our memory. Flowing water. I-sure na nako, sir, kana. Okay. Number 36, Aydara. Ma'am Bachansila, this is what you are waiting for. Math. Okay. Sige. Teachers, give me 2 minutes. I'll get some water. Excuse me for a while. Okay? Madungog na ko, teachers. Si Ma'am Chan, 36, nakaihap na siya. Okay. Si Ma'am George po, nakaihap na. They were able to sum up already. Okay, thank you. Loud and clear, thank you. Okay. The sum, number 36, let's proceed. Yes, ma'am. Laban lang. Okay. No? Passing the lead needs effort. Okay. So yesterday I was there, no, during the oath taking, and I was very happy. On September 2023, all LCTC reviewees will pass the exam. Let exam by the grace of God. Number 36 is arithmetic series, letter A, number 51. Okay. It's very easy. You just simply need to add it, no? All the number series of number. Okay. But what if, no, the given numbers, no, in the arithmetic series are higher or greater than given here in number 36? Okay. What about this one? Only the first term and the 8th term is given. So first term, second term, third term, fourth term, the 5th term, the 6th term, the 7th term are all missing. And then you are tasked to sum the series, the arithmetic series from first term to the 8th term. Ha? So na mo, sir? Okay. Let's see. Okay, take note. Here in number 36, it will be very easy because we have here our first term in arithmetic series. First term, 1. Second term, 4. That's 5. Plus 7, that's 12. Plus 10, that's 22. Plus 3, that's 35. Plus 16, 51. Now, what about this one? Teachers, can you write your, chat down your answers? Letter A, 176. Letter B, 175. Letter C, 167. Letter D, 157. Wa na akong brain cells, nalipong na. Okay. No? There's a technique for this one. And please, teachers, screenshots or please take down notes. Okay? Because this is part of GE math. Okay. The answer is letter A, 176. How are we going to get the answer? Given only the first term and the 8th term. C na lang, sir. Uy, ayaw po rin tao ng nalang. Uy. Okay, here's the solution. Take note. Take note of this one. The sum of the arithmetic series whose first term is 8 and the 8th term is 36. Okay. S sub n equals n over 2 times, no, the quantity of a sub 1 plus a sub n quantity. Okay, take note of this one. Take note, teachers, screenshots if possible. Okay, or take down notes. According to my former professor in college, the faintest ink is way greater than the sharpest memory. I think it was a Chinese proverb, no? And shared it to us. Faintest ink is way greater than the sharpest memory. S is the sum of the arithmetic series n. N here is the number of terms. There were 8 terms. N, so substitute 8 because the question, there were 8 terms. The last term is 36 and found in the 8th term. Okay. And A here stands for the value of the term. A sub 1, that's the value of the first term, which is 8 plus A sub n, value of the last term, which is 36. We simply need to divide n, 8, no, the number of terms, 8 divided by 2, that's 4. 8 plus 36, that's 44. And 4 times 44 is 176. Can you please send some heart reaction or thumbs up if you knew now how to solve for the sum of the arithmetic series using the formula? Wow, thank you. Okay. I think I did discuss this one 2 years ago when I was still handling math 1 and math 11, math 10. That's college 1 and summer for college 2. Okay, take note. Sum of arithmetic series. I said this will be easy if we are tasked to find the sum of the arithmetic series if all the terms in a series are given values of the term. But here, if we are given only the first and the last term, use the formula. S sub n equals n over 2 times the quantity of A sub 1 plus A sub n quantity. That's it. Very easy. Okay. Nagkadugo talaga ang brain ang math. Nakakadugo talaga ng brain ang math. Ma'am Macalino, kaya mo yan. Pag kaya ni Kuya Kim, kaya mo yan. Kaya natin to. Okay. I remember when we first lectured math, somebody asked for a solution. Now we have here the solution. Okay. They said September licensure examination contains a lot of math subject, and I look at the TOS, there are quite a number of math items. Okay, so that's why we really need to study this one, and including Rizal. Okay, S sub n equals n over 2 times the quantity of A sub 1 plus A sub n quantity. N stands there as the number of terms. Okay? Sana konti lang talaga ang math na lalabas. Padaghana ang math because you're here learning mathematics. Okay? Joke na bitaw, Ma'am Macalino. Okay. Hopefully, all math questions will be easy. Okay. Let's proceed to question number 38. Okay. Here, I said, in item number 36, it will be easy because the numbers are a little bit smaller. In number 37, only the first term and the 8th term were given. In number 38, malalaki yung numero, no? It will take time. So, use the formula again. Sige, the first term is 56. All you have to do is just to count the number of terms. Teachers, term will be used to refer the values, okay, in an arithmetic series. 56 is the first term and 320 is the last term. Let's count the number of terms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. Okay. I did make sure because baka nalito ako, no, sa pag-count ng terms. So 12. Okay. So S sub n, that's 12. 12 divided by 2, that's 6. A sub 1, that's 56. A sub n, or the last term, is 320. 320 plus 56, that's 376. And 6 times 376, that's 2,256. So the answer is 2,256. Okay? All we need to do is to use the formula. Okay? I think it will be easy to multiply this 3-digit multiplicand and a 1-digit multiplier rather than adding these 12 terms. Okay. Yes, ma'am. Marites, Austria, short method in adding arithmetic series. Okay. Take note of the term arithmetic series. Okay. Because we also have the Fibonacci sequence, the harmonic sequence. There are many of them. We even have arithmetic sequence. Okay? This is only applicable to arithmetic series. Okay? Basta math, murag di man yun mag-cooperate akong brain. Oy, sagdi lang ma'am, mo-cooperate ra na. Try. Okay? We simply need to push ourselves further, a little bit further, every day. Okay. Imani, Ma'am Austria, this formula is only for arithmetic series. Okay. We have Fibonacci sequence, we have harmonic series, we have arithmetic sequence. And if we have time, we're going to discuss that one, but maybe we will, not today, but during our next lecture. Okay. Okay, number 39. Here. How many different ways can 7 students be seated for a groupie if only 4 seats are available? Okay. How many different ways? Okay. The answer here is not 28. Sorry for the wrong answer. The answer is not 28. Okay. I'll show the solution later. Okay. 7 students, 4 chairs. Okay. How many different ways can they be seated for a groupie having 4 seats available? Okay, we have here the answer. It's the permutation of objects n in times r. That's the permutation. So this is the formula for permutation. Just remember this one. N factorial. Ang basa ng itong exclamatory point, factorial. N factorial over the quantity of n minus r quantity factorial. Okay? Take note. Things or objects times 4 times. Here we have. Simply use the formula n, nr, 7n, 4r. Okay, teachers, take notes, screenshot, take down notes. 7 factorial over 7 minus 4 quantity factorial. Okay. When we say 7 factorial, we are going to multiply the number lower to it until 1. Okay, for example, 7 factorial. That's 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. 7 minus 4, that's 3. 3 factorial. Okay? Take note. So 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 divided by 3 times 2 times 3 times 2 times 1, 6, right? Okay. That's 840 times. Okay? And I'm going to show you another technique so that you will no longer be dividing numbers. Okay, if possible. Okay, simply cross out 3 times 2 times 1. 3 times 2 times 1. Cancel out 3, cancel out 2, cancel out 1. So the remaining will be 7 times 6 times 5 times 4. The result will still be 840 times. Okay? That will be 7 factorial. The result will be 7x. 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 factorial, or 3 exclamatory point. That's 3 factorial. Now remember, here in our divisor or our denominator, 7 minus 4 is 3. So that's 3 factorial. 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial, cancel out. Okay? Cancel out. Cancel. Cancel that one. Cancel that one. Cancel that one. Cancel that one. Okay? Okay, so that will be 7 times 6 times, sagdi lang ni akong kuan ha, kay dili touchscreen ang laptop. Ako rin hinuwaman taon. 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 money result times 3 factorial divided by, take note here, 7 minus 4, that's 3. 3 factorial, right? Okay, so this one will be canceled out. Okay, take note. Take note of that. So the result, 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 only. The result will still be 840 times. Okay, so we now have how many times or how many ways can 7 students be seated for a group fee if only 4 seats are available? 840 times. 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 factorial over 7 minus 4. Kay 4 times man. Quantity factorial, cancel ang 3 factorial. The result, 840. Okay? Okay. Take note. Okay. Now let's proceed. Just take down notes. Okay, and review. Okay, let's proceed. Okay, number 40. Okay. Here. How many 4-letter word can be formed from the word silver? The word silver here has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 letters. Okay. How many? Oh, use the same formula. That's the permutation of an object in r times equals n factorial over n minus r quantity factorial. Okay. Okay, I'll give you time to solve. Oh, try this one. Okay. Mathematics may not actually teach us how to solve real life problems, personal problems, but it gives us hope that every problem has its own solution. Anonymous. Nabasa ko yan sa likod ng t-shirt ng lalaki na nakasakay ko sa jeep. Okay. So 6 factorial over 6, quantity of 6 minus 4 factorial. So canceled out 2 factorial. Okay, so the result will be 6 times 5 times 4 times 3, right? There you go. Okay. So 6 times 5 is 30, times 4 is 120, times 3, that's 360. Sir, why not include 2? I said a while ago, cancel the same factorials in the numerator and in the denominator. Ma'am Novette, very good. Ma'am Novette, did you use the formula, the permutation? Can you please give a thumbs up if you did so? Ma'am Logronio, wow, very good. See, natututo, cancel. Now you're learning. Okay, very good. Okay, permutation. This is permutation. Okay, very good. Let's proceed. Okay, here. This one, you're given a problem. How many 4-letter word can be formed from the word silver? In 41, you are simply tasked to evaluate, okay, the permutation of 8 objects at 4 times R. Ma'am Batchansila, you can use the formula. Okay, you try. You need to try. Okay, I'll give you time to answer, to solve. Please let me answer. There's a chat sa akong estudyante sa college. Wait sa ha. 2 minutes. Okay. What's the answer, Ma'am Logronio? The answer is 1,680. B. Yeah, okay. See, it will be easy to solve using the formula. What's the formula again? P quantity of n comma r quantity equals n factorial over the quantity of n minus r quantity factorial. Cancelled out the same factorial in the numerator and in the denominator. Okay, the correct answer is letter B. 4 factorial, 8. Yes, ma'am, aboy me. The result is 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 because we are going to cancel out the factorial. That is the answer. So 8 times 7 times 6 times 5. Ma'am Panugul. Don't worry. That's why we're here. This is the third item that we use permutation. Okay? Ma'am Yuson, tumama din. Very good. Okay. Memorize the formula. Permutation, P quantity n comma r quantity equals n factorial over quantity of n minus r factorial. Cancel out the same factorial. In here, we're going to cancel out 4 factorial. 8 minus 4 is 4 factorial. Okay. Very good. Okay. I hope this will help you if this type of question will come out in the September exam. Okay, next question, number 42. Oy, here in number 42, we have already the permutation P, which is 120, and we are tasked to find the N objects. Okay, take note. Here, we have the values of N and R. But in number 42, we have here, we need to find the value of N. Okay. This will be the formula. Please, teachers, screenshot or copy. Take down notes. Okay. Medyo mataba-haba. We're going to take it slowly, but surely. Okay. Nakikita niyo po ba? Can you see the solution? Okay. Very good, Ma'am Panugol. Other teachers, can you please press the thumbs up button or the heart if you can see the solution? And if you think this can help you. Okay. Take note. Number 42. P permutation of N at R 4 times. Okay. We have already the value of P, the permutation, which is 120. We're tasked to find the value of N. Okay. Simply cross multiply. Okay. Cross multiply. Now remember, every whole number has an imaginary denominator 1, right? Okay. Okay. Now, we simply need to cross multiply. N and 1, 20, and this quantity. Okay? Ma'am Bachansila, yes, ma'am, I think this is recorded. Okay. So, N factorial times 1, that's N factorial, equals 120 times N minus 4 quantity factorial. Okay. Now, if you can see here, these are the values of factorial. For example, 1 times 1 equals 1. 2 factorial, that's 2 times 1. 3 times 2 times 1, 6. And the list goes on. Okay? Take note. 5, that's 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1, 120. Sir, in this equation here, 20 is being converted to 5 factorial. Okay. We need to convert 120 to 5 factorial so that we can cancel out the factorials, no, in the given equation. Okay? So, it will become n equals 5 times the quantity of n minus 4. So, n equals, use the distributive property, that's 5n minus 20. Okay? And we need to combine similar terms. Okay? This transitive property, transpose n here, and 20 transpose to here. So negative 20 when transposed to the other side will be positive. And n positive here when transposed to the other side is negative. So 5n minus n, that's 4n. 4n, okay? And 20 will be positive. Divide both sides by 4. Divide both sides by 4. So n cancel out. N equals 20 divided by 4. The answer is 5. N equals 5. Okay? Now let's check. Okay, here. If n is 5 and the given r was 4, that's 5 factorial equals 5 minus over 5 minus 4 quantity factorial. So cancel ang 1. So 5 times 4, that's 20 times 3, that's 60 times 4, I mean times 20 times 2, that's 120. Okay? So 120. The result, okay? Malahi ang sign kung mabalhin sa pikas, murag siya. Murag ana, ma'am. No. Sao na lang. Eh. Okay. Transit property na siya. Okay. Okay. Let's proceed. Nakuha ra, give me thumbs up. Give me a heart kung nakuha ra. Okay, we are going to discuss it again. Okay, very good. Okay, very good, very good. Thank you. So, see, you will not regret being here. If we are tasked to find the n, just cross multiply and then convert the given p into a factorial to cancel out all the factorial. Question, sir, what if the given permutation is not found here in the factorials? Here's the example. Okay, there you go. Solve for n. Permutation of n objects, 2 equals 30. Let's go back. No 30 here in the factorials. 1, 2, 6, 24, and 20, 720, and the list of numbers goes higher. What are we going to do? Okay, listen. What are we going to do? Here's the solution. Okay. Take note. The same rule, the same process apply, only take note that since there is no 30, there is no 30 in a factorial, there is no 30. Since there is no 30 in the factorial, find two consecutive numbers with a product of 30. 9 times 8 times 7 times 6 times 5 times 4 times 3 times 2 times 1. The result is 6 times 5. Right? So 6 times 5, that's 30. And use the bigger digit. This one. Use the bigger digit. This one. 6. Okay? Find two consecutive numbers with a product of the given permutation, which is 30. So that's 5, 6, and 5. Right? 6 and 5. Then use the bigger digit, 6 and 2. It's just a trial and error. If the given permutation is not found here in the list, no? Okay. 7 factorial, 8 factorial, 9 factorial, no 30. So 6, the permutation of 6 objects in 2 times equals the n factorial over 6 minus 2 quantity factorial. That's 6 factorial over 4 factorial. 6 minus 2 is 4 factorial, right? Then cancel out the same factorial. Okay? Charlie L. Logroño, anong choose the bigger digit man, sir? That's the rule. Ma'am Logroño, that's the rule. Again, that's the rule, ma'am. Okay? In this case, when the given P is not found here in the list of all factorials, find the two consecutive digits with a product of the given. So you need to choose the bigger digit. Okay, the bigger digit. Take note of that. Okay. So when we are going to check, that's 6 times 5 times 4, 6 times 5 times 4 factorial over 4 factorial. Cancel out 4 factorials. Okay? So 6 times 5, that's 30, equals 30. So n here is 6. Okay? This is only applicable if the given P is not found here in the list. in 7 factorial, in 8 factorial, in 9 factorial, 10 factorial, 11 factorial, 12, and the list goes on. Take note. Let's proceed. Okay, can you please give me a thumbs up or a heart if everything is clear? Teachers, please. Walay thumbs up, walay heart. Oh, thank you for that. Okay. Here in number 44. Solve 7. Oh, this is very easy. 7 factorial over the quantity of 7 minus 3 quantity factorial. Wow, Ma'am Novette, very good. So we are going to cancel. That's cancel the 4 factorial. Okay. Cancel 4 factorial. So that's 7 times 6, that's 42 times 5, that's 210. Very good. Here's the solution. Cancel out the same factorial. Oh, now, Ma'am Yuson, you got the correct answer without doubt. Very good. Okay. Ma'am Panugol. Still thumbs up for math? Okay. Take note. N factorial over the quantity of n minus r quantity factorial. Very good, Ma'am Aboymi. Very good. Ma'am Panugol, very good. Okay. Next. Let's proceed. Here, number 45. We're done with permutation. Now we're here with radicals. Simplify. 3 over the square root of 5. Can you comment down your answers? We are going to apply the rationalization, okay, of the denominator. Katugo na mo, ma'am. Di pa katulugon, sir. Di pa, kaya pa. Okay? So tomorrow we'll be having our culmination day for the CWTS. So kaya pa, ma'am, Panugol. Kaya natin to. We still have 5 items. Okay. Simplify 3 over square root of 5. Anybody? Try to guess. Okay. So the answer is letter C. Will show the solution. Okay. Here. Take note. Remember that if it is simply asked there 3 over square root of 5, simplify. Take note that the denominator should not have radical sign. Okay? So, in order to remove the radical, the denominator, simply multiply it by itself. Because if we are going to multiply square root by 5, by square root of 5, the result will be square root of 25, and it's a perfect square. 25, square root of 25 is 5. 3 times square root of 5, that's 3 square root of 5. Okay? Sir, why not cross multiply it? Take note, rule in multiplying fraction, numerator times the numerator, denominator times the denominator. Dako, di pa ko katulogon sir oy, siga pa akong mata diri. Math na good na, makamat. Okay. Take note. Okay, take note. We need to rationalize the denominator by multiplying it by itself in order to remove the radical sign. Okay? To make it a perfect square. Sir, what if this is, for example, cube root of 2. Are we also going to multiply it by cube root of 2? No. In order to remove the radical, we need to multiply it by perfect cube root. Cube root of cube root of 4 equals cube root of 8. And 8 is a perfect cube root equals 2. Take note. Okay? So 2 times 2 is 4 times 2 is 8. So 8 is a perfect cube root. Okay? In order to cancel out the radical, if cube root, we need to find also a number multiplied to the given in order to have a perfect. Okay, take note. Okay. Okay, the result is when we are going to simplify 3 over cube root of 5, a square root of 5, I mean, the result is 3 square root of 5 over 5. Okay. Let's proceed. Here. Okay. Very good, ma'am. Panugol. Dili di ay dukaon basta Rizal ug math. That's the spirit. Number 46. Square root of 6 over square root of 3. Simplify. Use the same formula. Process. Okay. Here. Number 46. Square root of 6 over square root of 3. Simplify. Ma'am Novette, letter C. Any answer? Any answer? Ma'am Panugo, letter C. Ma'am Logroño, letter B. Okay. Any other answer? Good night po, sir. We'll watch the last 3 questions bukas po. God bless. Okay, ma'am. Aboy me. Okay. God bless too, ma'am. Aboy me. Okay. Take note that we need to multiply in order to remove the radical here in the denominator. We need to multiply both radicals by square root of 3. Right? The result will be square root of 9. And if we are going to multiply square root of 6 by square root of 3, the result will be square root of 18. Here in letter B, square root of 18 over square root of 9. Take note that square root of 9 is a perfect square. Square root of 9 is 3. And 18 can still be simplified. Okay? That's square root of 2 times square root of 9. Here's the solution. The answer is letter D, teachers. The answer is letter D. The solution is here. Yes, Ma'am Logroño, we need to simplify if it can still be simplified. Okay? Take note. Here. Square root of 6 over square root of 3 times square root of 3 over square root of 3. Okay? So square root of 3 times square root of 3, that's square root of 9. Square root of 6 times square root of 3, that's square root of 18. If it is possible to simplify a radical, we need to simplify it. Square root of 9 times square root of 2. Square root of 9 is a perfect square. That's 3 square root of 2. Okay? Simplify. Square root of 18 is, if simplified, square root of 18 is square root of 3 times 2. Oh. And canceled out 3. Canceled out 3. So the result will be square root of 2. No? Mukhang malayo. But the correct answer is square root of 2. Okay? Take note. Square root of 2. Ma'am and sir, teachers, take note. If it is possible to simplify, please do simplify the answers. Okay. Let's proceed. Number 47. Here, we have number 47, 48, 49, and 50. Okay. Number 47. Simplify. Square root of AB squared over 12A squared B cubed. Okay. I'll just show you the answer and the solution. The answer is letter A. Why? Here's the solution. Okay. Teachers, cancel out B squared. Okay? Cancel out B squared. Okay. B squared. Okay, this one. Because this one, this is, we're going to convert it. That's A raised to the power of 1/2. And B is 2 over 2. 1/2 here is the power of the root. Take note. Okay? Power of the root. So the result will be B square root of A. Okay? Now the denominator. What about the denominator? 12 can be 3 times 4. And 4 is a perfect square. So, square root of 4, that's 2. So, over 2. How many 2 are there in A squared? Oh, how many 2 are there in A squared? 1. So that's 2A. Okay. How many 2 are there in B cubed? B. 1. So that's B. And since it's cube, we'll have remaining B. And 3, the factor of 12, 3 and 4, that's 3B. Okay, canceled out this one. So the result is 2A square root of 2A over 2A square root of 3B. Okay, the result. Okay, take note. Take note, take note, take note. Okay, let's proceed. Number 40. Okay, here, simplify. The same rule, the same process. We only have here cube root, not square root. Okay, the result is letter D. Here, we'll have the solution. Take note. We need to factor out 32. We need to factor out 32, where the other one is a perfect cube root. So we have 8 and 4, right? A cube times A squared times B cube and B cube. Okay, B cube. Because when we are going to multiply variables, we're actually adding the exponent. This one is a perfect cube root. That's 2. This is A cube root, okay? Okay. A cube. Cancel, that's A. This one, 1 and 2. Take note. That's B squared. Duha ka B ang na-cancel. And this one remains and this one. So that's cube root of 4A squared. The answer, okay. Kaya, give me a thumbs up or a heart if nakuha ang answer. Or naka-follow sa solution. Ang 32, we simply factored it out. 8 and 4. Because we wanted to try to simplify it. Question, sir, what if not a perfect cube root? No factor whereby it does not have a perfect cube root, a perfect square root. So remain it there. Leave it there. For example, cube root of 6A to the power of 5 b to the power of 6. There is no factor for 6 with a perfect cube root. Okay? But a can be factored out and b can be factored out. So that will, okay, I'll try to write it down. So cube root of 6, since it does not have a factor, a cube times a squared. Okay? And 2b, b cube. B cube and another b cube. So the result will be, this one is canceled out, this one, 1 and 2. So the result will be a b squared cube root 6a squared. Okay? Okay, teachers? Take note. Okay, very good. Okay, we'll erase it now. And then we'll proceed. We only have last 2-digit number. Okay, number 49. Again, evaluate. Quantity of 81 raised to the power of negative 1/2. Okay, what are we going to do? The answer is 1/9. This is the solution. Okay, take note. Now remember, I think it was during our first discussion that any variable or any number raised to the power of a negative exponent should be written under, okay? Should be a denominator of 1. For example, x to the power of negative 2, okay, is equal to 1 over x squared. Okay? Now here, we have a negative exponent, which is 1/2. And take note, the denominator, if the exponent of a variable or a digit is a fraction, the denominator will be the power of the root. Take note. Power of the root. Okay, say for example, a raised to the power of 1/3. That's equal to the cube root of 3. The cube root of a, I mean. Okay? If we are going to convert this one into radical, take note. Why not? Why is it that it's not in fraction form? Because the exponent here is in positive. Here, the exponent is negative 1/2. So, the result will be 1 over the square root of 81. Okay? And 81 here is a perfect square root. That's 9. So the result will be 1 and square root of 81 is 9. So 81 raised to the power of negative 1/2, the result is 1/9. If it is positive, the result will be 9. Okay? For example, 81 raised to the power of 1/2. It's positive, positive 1/2. 81 raised to the power of positive 1/2, that's square root of 81 and equals 9. Take note. Okay? This is raised to the power of a negative exponent. This is raised to a positive exponent 1/2. Mao di ma'am Logronyo, kay mo din gikatulgan. Okay. Take note. To the denominator of the fraction exponent is the power of the root. Take note. And the numerator is the exponent of the base or the variable. We'll have that example here in number 50. I'll show you. Okay, we'll have now number 50, the last number. And here you go. Okay, see? You have here 8 raised to the power of negative 5/3. I said a while ago that 3 here, the denominator of the fractional exponent is the power of the root. That's the power of the root. Okay? So it will become 1 over cube root of 8 quantity raised to the power of 5. Okay? So if this one is evaluated, the first result is letter A. Okay. Why we have 1? Because of the negative sign of the exponent. Okay? Then 8 is a perfect cube root. Take note. Cube root of 8, that's 2. So this will be canceled out and it will become 2 raised to the power of 5. After this one. Okay. So 1 over 2 raised to the power of 5, that's 1 over 32. No more negative because we did change this one to a fraction. Now, what if, sir, it's not a negative exponent? Say, for example, 8 raised to the power of 5/3. What will happen? It will become cube root of 8 to the power of 5. So, it will not be 1 over 32, but simply 32 because it's a positive exponent. Take note, if positive exponent, whole number. If negative exponent, change it into fraction. Okay, thank you, teachers, for listening. Thank you for staying with us at LCTC. I hope you did learn something this evening. Okay, so thank you for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you did learn something this evening or a heart. Thank you. Doc Axel. Thank you, Miss Panugol. Thank you, Miss Logroño, Miss Yuson. God bless. Thank you for staying. I hope you did learn something this evening. Thank you. Sir Arnel, thank you. Lori V, thank you. And to all the teachers who are with us this evening. Ma'am George, Jen Chan, thank you. Doc Axel, good evening, Doc. Na, murag nakatug nas Doc Axel. So teachers, ayaw mo ka kuan ha for the next session and for other reviews, no, here at LCTC. Okay. Okay, murag nakatog na gyud. Wala basta Rizal ug math. Oh, mao na. Now, we should enjoy learning. Okay? And we did, I hope you did learn something this evening. Kung paspas ra gani ko next time, just feel free to comment or message, okay?